What's good, people? Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Also, comment below. Let me know what y'all think, man. We gotta get right to it, man, because I feel like if anybody's gonna help somebody start a YouTube channel, or maybe you have a YouTube channel but you want it to grow, this will probably be the best video, because I'm not gonna, hey, I don't have no plaques. I'm not no super guru. I only been on here 20 years. I can at least tell you, certain tricks and trades that, that I know about YouTube. Even when I came back, I can tell you like how many subscribers I did get. But we'll get into it. The first thing you need to do when you start a YouTube channel is come up with a name. You already got your name, you skip over this, but basically come up with a name. Once you got your name, think about what you're going to talk about. Is it gaming? Are you going to do skits? Are you going to do comedy? Are you going to be rapping? Figure out what you're going to do with this channel. But my channel, for example, I did the daily adventures. After that, you know what? I promoted myself. I said, now I'm going to start doing roast videos. Now I'm going to start doing skits. Hey, let me join the YouTube cypher. Like, I did a reaction of it. Like, that was my first time actually rapping. I already knew how to rap. I was just like, hey, can I join in? And they said, yeah, go ahead, let's see what you got. And they was impressed. So a lot of other YouTube rappers was like, you funny and you can rap. So I said, oh, that's cool. Because I like other rappers telling me that I can rap. Because I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to like a rapper voice, I feel like I don't have a rapper voice. But that's just never here, never there. But first thing you need is a YouTube channel name, and you need your topics. The second thing you need is the equipment. You don't need this Steven Spielberg $10,000 camera stuff and all that. Just get something simple. A lot of y'all want these heavy. You don't need all that, because imagine you spending $10,000 or $20,000 on these cameras and you only getting 20 views. What are you doing? Keep it real simple. You don't need all that. Just get, you know what? Check this. Check this out. I had it right here. This is my webcam that I had. This is a Microsoft webcam. I actually had a Logitech when I first started. I had a Logitech. I forgot which one I had. But this is my Microsoft webcam. I was using this when I was recording. I think it was like, what, 215p or something like that, 36. It wasn't high quality. But guess what? It worked. It worked so good that they had me in the whole Netflix documentary. I think it was like Trainwreck for the Balloon Boy. All that money wasted looking for a boy that was not even. Man,
I think it's crazy.
I was only in Balloon Boy for 6 seconds, but I made it. All because I did a reaction video. Look at the quality. The quality's not even that good. But guess what? They seen that and they said, yo, we got to add that. You know how many people did reactions on that? And I still made it? Because back in the day, I was unhinged. I was crazy. Now I'm more calm, relaxed, PBS, Sesame Street, keep it real clean, because, they out here taking people out left and right. They out here demonetizing people, all that. And also, when you start your channel, do not mess with the AI. Leave the AI alone. The only AI you need to be messing with is Allen Iverson.
Just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
All you need is simple equipment. Get you a webcam. Get you a microphone, because I have a Blue Yeti right here. That's one of the best microphones you can get. If you're just starting out, it's other microphones you can get. But if you just want something simple, get whatever you can get. Whatever you can afford, just get it. Because I had a $10 microphone when I first started, when I was doing my daily adventures. And guess what? They got 60,000 views. It's not about what you use. It's all about entertaining people. I'm out here making stuff in Windows Paint and Windows Movie Maker. I'm not using no Adobe Premiere, none of that extra stuff, and I'm still getting views. It's all about entertaining people. So that's the second thing. The third thing, honestly, it's probably like the last thing, low key. You gotta start posting and you gotta be consistent. What happens is, even when people hit me up, yo, what you doing, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I just came back. So now I got to be real consistent. I got to make sure I drop at least about 3 videos a day. And I will say this, warning. If you just do a lot of YouTube shorts, stick with that. Because if you just keep on making, you got to balance it out. You can't do all YouTube shorts and then long forms. Because they told me, they said, yo, you do the YouTube shorts, your long forms ain't gonna get that many views, because this is what happens. The people that subscribe to your YouTube shorts, they're not gonna watch your long forms.
What do you mean by that?
So if you do long forms, you're gonna make the most money. YouTube shorts, you can make good money. And also, the advantage with YouTube shorts, you might get faster subscribers. Like, you'll get more subscribers in a YouTube shorts versus like a YouTube like long form. Because I noticed, for example, when I came back, they told me, they said, look, man, you do the YouTube shorts, you'll make okay money, but you're not going to make that long form money. I said, okay, whatever. So I'm doing both. So the thing about it is, I noticed my long form wasn't getting a lot of views. But this is the thing. So when I came back last year around June, I had 32,000 subscribers. It's in June. Lost my channel in December, right? Where did I stop at? 52,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive. So this whole video, I tell people, take my advice, don't take my advice. Last but not least, I said it was going to be consistent, but it's really not that. Not only do you got to be consistent, don't do this too. Also, don't do this. Don't keep sending your videos to your friends all the time. Yo, you got like, if I make a video about Xbox, I was on the Xbox forum. If I make a video about Roblox, I was on the Roblox forum. If I talked about hip hop, I was on the hip hop forums. I was on like Hip Hop DX. I was all over the place. Because if I talked about certain topics, I was trying to promote myself. What happens is people will just promote their stuff to their Discord friends. You need to promote it on Twitter, MySpace, Instagram, every platform. AOL, I don't even know. Just promote your stuff. But stop doing it just in that circle. You know, it could be a word of mouth and all that stuff like that, which is fine. But you want to promote it other places too to get around. Because Jimmy on your Discord, he might not show. Jimmy ain't got no friends. So he can't really help you. But you got to make sure you promote it. Also, this is what I be doing all the time. If I see somebody that got like a good page and I'm like, well, his videos are not that good, I'll study his video to figure out how is he getting views. You know, some people might say, hey, get a thumbnail, your titles, all that. It does help. Thumbnails and all that, it kind of helps, but it's nothing crazy. Like anybody can make a thumbnail. You get an app, you get, what I mean? They use ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever works for you. But at the end of the day, if you do all that, if you consistent, you do your studying, you promote it on different platforms and all that stuff like that, not just your friends, you should be good to go. You don't need no crazy equipment, but yo, just be you. And this might not even be for you. You know what I mean? Because some people think maybe I could do a channel. Not everybody can do a channel. Not everybody can be a basketball player. Not everybody can play baseball. Because you see somebody else doing it, you might not be entertaining. In your head, you got to see first.
Stop it. Get some help.
But that's pretty much it. That's my advice. I'm out.